Hey guys, Rod here again from Proof66.com down here in Texas. Today we're going to make a couple cocktails. One is a Moscow Mule. Everybody should be familiar with that one. It's a pretty popular drink nowadays at the bars. One thing to know about the Moscow Mule, I've got the vodka version, which is a traditional Moscow Mule. The ginger beer, this is just a Gosling's ginger beer. You can go diet as well if you want to do the diet side. And then a little lime. That's really all it takes. But you can make a mule with just about anything, and the bartenders are getting pretty courageous with some of the stuff they put in there. In fact, there's a pretty cool bar called Mashed down here in the Dallas area. They do a raspberry moonshine in their mule, and it's actually pretty tasty. So pretty simple. If you haven't watched the video before, the little measuring device that we use here is pretty cool. You can find it in most of the grocery stores. I'm trying to get the lighting just right. Maybe it's not going to show up, but there's markings on the inside of the measuring cup here, so you know exactly how much you're pouring into your shaker. So we'll give a little bit of ice in the shaker. Now you can use any, not just any vodka, but any whiskey, gin, rum. You can do anything you want with these mules. It's all up to you and your taste and what you have around the house. Today I'm going to use the Kettle One. I do also have the Luxasova here. This is a potato vodka. It's fantastic, but I love my Kettle One inside the mule. So we'll use that today. I do 2 ounces of the vodka. Some bartenders will put the little splash of lime inside the cup. After they've stirred it, I like to put just a squeeze in there and then drop the lime right in. Now here's the only part to pay attention to. Do not put your ginger beer into the shaker before you shake it. It'll fizz and blow the top off of it, and you'll have a big mess to clean up. It doesn't take much. Just give it a few shakes to cool it down. Okay, that's good. Now there's different cups that you can use. You could use a red Solo cup if you wanted to, but they have these copper mugs that are pretty fancy. You stick them in the freezer. This one's been in the freezer for a few hours, so it's nice and cold, kind of the traditional old style of doing it. Throw some ice in there. Dump the whole thing in, lime and all, and then fill it with your ginger beer. You may stop before I finish there. You may fill it all the way. Again, it's to your taste and what you enjoy. If you prefer something other than ginger beer, you can do all kinds of things. You can put Sprite in it, 7-Up, play around with it. What I'm doing here now is just taking the lime, I'll show you this, and just running it across the edge of the glass just to give it a little flavor. And that's it. Oh, glad that didn't break. Just give it a little stir if you want. It usually mixes when you pour that ginger beer in there. We'll put these Martini glasses a little farther back. And make sure it tastes good, yeah? Yeah, those are good. Those are tasty. Again, you can use anything that you've got in the house to make a mule. It's all about putting stuff together that you enjoy, keeping it simple for your own bar. Okay, Moscow Mule. Next one is a little bit more involved. I'm going to use the Luxasova for this one. And it's called a chocolate martini. Now, this is a vodka-based martini for the chocolate. We use the Crème de Coco, the dark one. You could use the clear as well. It's okay. A little bit of rum chata. You could substitute this for any horchata type cream liqueur. Just a touch of vanilla vodka, doesn't take much, and then some Godiva chocolate liqueur. Now, I'm holding a very small bottle here because this stuff isn't cheap. You could substitute for this as well, but your drink's not going to be the same. So, absolutely recommend the Godiva if you can spend a little money on it. Okay? Now, while we're making this drink, we're going to do a neat little trick, which is very simple, and chill down our martini glass while we're making the drink. So we'll put just a little ice right inside the glass, and I'm going to just put water in it. So you just making ice water. And we'll set that right there. And what that does now is it cools down that glass while we're making the drink, and then the glass comes out cold. One thing I forgot to get out of the fridge was the chocolate syrup. This is what really makes a good chocolate martini, and I'll show you what to do with that here in a couple minutes. Okay, a little glass of the sugar, or ice in the sugar. We'll do 2 ounces of the Luxusova vodka. Again, this is a potato vodka. You can use any vodka that you want. Right there. The rest of it is in half, quarter, and 1 ounce measurements. The Godiva, I usually like to use at least 1 ounce. If you've got enough, you could put 2 ounces in it, and that's what I'm going to do here today. It's 2 ounces of Godiva. It is very, very tasty. It's like a chocolate bar in a liqueur form. The Crème de Coco doesn't take a whole lot. Don't need the measuring cup for it. It's usually just a quick pour. That's it, just like that. This big bottle of rum chata will do about 1 ounce, ounce and a half. Again, it's to taste. Play with it, and you'll figure out very quickly what you like or what ingredient you like more. And then just a little bit of vanilla vodka. Again, it doesn't take much. This is the Smirnoff brand of vanilla. Just a little bit, and that's it. Shake that up. Shake this one up nice and good. At least 40 times. Okay, now we've got that ready to go. We're going to dump our ice water, and this glass, you can't feel it, obviously, but it is cold. Ice cold. I'll give it just a quick wipe. Get most of that water out of there. Now here's the fun part. This makes you look like an official bartender at home. So you take your Hershey's syrup and you drizzle it all inside the glass. And it doesn't take very long. And I'll show you what that looks like. When you get done drizzling it, you just drizzle all the way around the glass. Turn it upside down just for a second. Keeps it from coagulating at the bottom. Then when you're ready to pour, put some ice in there. A little bit, doesn't take much. And then dump it in. And that's it. If you can see that up close, that's what that turns out like. It's gorgeous and very, very tasty. Those are delicious. Okay, that's all for today. I'll put the recipes on the website, and happy bartending, everybody. Have a great day.